Buenos dias, Gunners Collective. Back at it, you already know. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. And another one. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. And another one. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a motherfucking smack at it. Ba-ya, bang, ba-ya, bang, ba-ya, ya. All it is, you can tell by that thumbnail right there. They gave it to me. I said, they gave me the business. Right? I got jumped on. Yes, indeed. No, Spencer la tira. I didn't get jumped on yesterday or today or even the day before that. It was a while back. But let me tell you the story indubitably, because I like telling real life stories, actual, factual, real life things that have happened in my life. But the progression has been real. Just because the wind blew. Right? We're going to get into a day in the life of how the gun got smashed on by, yes, I said it, Holmes, 2 or maybe even 3 Southsiders. The other one threw a kick, I think. But I'm not going to put that on this plato, because the retaliation was real. Now, trip out. Went in California, Winton, which is located kind of close to Merced County, Homes. Probably about, I'd say about 5-10 minutes away from Merced. Atwater, Winton, Livingston. It's all in Merced County, Homes. It's all in the area. Now, of course, Livingston and Merced are known to have and house several norteños. That's our yardas, right? That's where we get down. Now, Winton and Atwaters, that's Southern yards right there. They get down right there. That's their cities, Homes. There's no doubt about it. I'm just keeping it as real as I can be. Right now, there's always been rivalry there. Of course, and that's how it is up in Northern California. You're going to have some cities that there's no Southerners, and then there's some cities that we like to say the word infested. I don't like to say that because that's what you say about roaches and bed bugs. But I like to say it's infested. That's it, with a whole bunch of fucking essays, right? So trip out. The Sureños are deep in certain towns. Winton being one of them. A well-known barrio from Winton Barrio Parque. They pretty much control that area, and that's just the way it's always been. I said that's the way it's going to be. You know, you can't stop it. Don't knock it. Just do what you does, cuz. Now, trip out. I had familia at one point. My abuelita, when she was alive, she lived in Winton her whole life. That's where she was stationed, home base. That was my one spot I knew that if I ever got into some pleito with anyone, I can go there and be in the cutlasses. Because nobody knew really about my father's side of the family. They all knew my jefita side of the family. That's just the way it was. But they didn't know about my spot. And when you're a criminal and you're in the game, you're a gang member, you always got to keep that one fucking spot where you can go and lay your neck. If you're on the run, if you just need a rest, that's it. If you're down on bended knees, if you're just fucking chilling, you need to be able to go to that one spot where you know you're safe, you're protected, there's familia, and none of your baby mamas know. Right? So that's the one spot for me. Or it was back in the days. So what had happened is that I had got into it with one of my exes. Not the ex, but the ex. We had got into it, and no punches were thrown or nothing of that nature. But a lot of the verbalization that goes back and forth. Fuck you. No, fuck you. You fucked him? Yeah, maybe I did. Well, no, fuck you. Right? One of those was going on that day, and she wasn't having it. You're out of here. Right? Well, fuck you then. I'm gone then. That's not right. And I got on down the road. You know, I got on down that yellow brick road, and I didn't do the cowardly lion. I did more than Dorothy, and I just clicked my heels and stepped on with Toto. So anyways, I don't have nowhere to go other than my grandmother's house. There I know I'm always welcome. There's always a room with my name written all over it. And so I was like, I'm going to go post up right there and do my thug thizzle. So anyways, I get to my abuelita's house, right? And I'm good in the hood. And I got a couple primos that live there. Now, you got to understand, my grandmother's house, the makeup of it is, she took care of all her grandchildren, all the strays. All the ones that their jefitas were at the bar with the paisas chilling every Friday night, those were the kids that were there. Okay, so I was there sometimes. Okay, but it wasn't that my jefita was going to the bar and things of that nature. I chose to be there with my primos that had it bad. I loved them, and I always will, but I knew they were going through the motions. So anyways, I get there, and my primos are different. You have primos that are Southsiders because they grew up in that area. I have primos that are Norteños that come in and out. I have primos that are Jotos. I don't know where that happened, but it happened somewhere along the line. So anyways, we're all right there posted up, and I get there, and my abuelita's happy to see me because I don't come much, you know. Like I said, it was my safe haven, my fucking getaway spot. That's it. So I'm there, hey, grandma, I'm here, hey. She's like, hey, what are you doing, mijo? There's some frijoles, this tortilla. Orale, you know what I mean? I'm going to get mine on, and then you already know what time it is. I'm going to cut my hair, throw on in disguise, and I'm going to go out there and wiggle with some bitches. She's like, orale, mijo, get yours. I am, indubitably. So my grandma was gangster like that. You know, you could tell her whatever. She already knew the get down. She was like, mijo, what are you doing? It's Friday night. You don't got a piruja? Are you kidding me? Shit, are you a hotel like your cousin Jesse? I wasn't getting down like that, right? So trip out. I'm there, and one of my primos, Ricky, comes up to me, and he's like, hey, primo. Now, my primo Ricky is different. You know, he was born a little bit slower than others. but moved a little bit faster with pressure. So that vato was like, hey, there's some bad bitches next door, boop to boop, this and that. And I remember he's giving me the whole rundown, and I'm over there bicking my head. Straight gangster shit. Also, you guys remember that shit, bicking your head? I'm bicking my head, homes. Got my red sweater already on crispy. You know, straight north thing. I don't give a fuck if I'm in Winton, homes. You guys are just going to have to deal with it. They were about to, right? But I was like, I don't care. Now, little did I know my other primo, who was a little active Southsider, homes. You know, he young guy in the mix, 18, 19 years old. I'm in my mid-20s by this time. You know, he was out there fronting. This was the pad, I guess. They all kicked back in the front. You know, there's always that one pad where everyone goes and kicks in the front. You know, drinking 40s, caguamas, all that shit. Well, this was that one. So here I am. You know what I mean? The norteño wind, this guys, and I'm cutting my hair. Full went wild, right? And I'm getting my red sweater on, homes, and I come out onto the porch. Don't, just like that. Don't. This is for the Northern Raza, right? And I come out, and immediately, about 4 little sureños look at me. Where you from, Mr. Culver City? Nah, Charlie, homes. I ain't no red rag sureño. This is Norte, right? I was crazy with it. And they were like, all right, okay. The wind's blowing on this vato right now, right? And so my primo's immediately telling me, this is my older primo. He's just here to be here for a minute. It ain't nothing like that. I'm hoping and I'm thinking that they got this shit locked down, that these vatos aren't going to make a move because I'm right here with my primos, my abuelita's house. Have some respect, that's it. You know, I'm giving you permission to have respect, right? Have a little respect. So everything's good in the hood. We're all kicking back. It is what it is. And I can feel a little tension. I can feel a little something going on. I can see these vatos looking at each other like this, right? They're not really feeling the fact that I'm posted up right there and that I'm thinking I could have it any old way. But you got to understand, man, this is my abuelita's house, homes. You're on my fucking block, homie. I don't care if this is your barrio. Okay, I don't care if this is Cottage Street or Winton. That's where it was, gente, for those of you that know. This is my area right now because I'm here, I'm older, and says, I'm going to beat some fucking ass. What's happening? So my primo, Crucito, Palabra, that's his name. Searching for my baby. That one, right? He's like, hey, trip out. Hey, for you ain't all that. Why are you wearing that red sweater, homie? He starts to try to be brave in front of his homeboys. He starts to try to act like I'm some poop butt or something, right? But I'm not. Oh, no, I'm not, right? So I'm like, hey, fool, don't act tough in front of your homeboys, homes, because you ain't shit just like they ain't shit. One of them was like, what you mean I ain't shit? I mean, you smell like shit, homie, but you ain't shit, right? Read between them lines. So anyways, you've got to start to feel some type of way, and I can act like I'm Billy Badass or I'm tough. I understand that there's 3 of them and 1 of me. That's facts. My primos don't count. You know what I mean? If they even attempt to act stupid, homes, I'm going to grab their fucking ear and rip it off like fucking Tyson did Holyfield. I'm not playing with their shit, right? Straight up. And if I can't beat them up, I'm going to beat their dads up. Something's going to happen. Deals are going down all over the place. Their best bet is just to kick on back. Now, my primo Johnny wasn't there for Midtown this year. It was different. That would have been different. He would have backed my play anyways. But anyways, even besides that fact, homes, you know, I wouldn't have got crazy with him because he got hands, right? So anyways, but I don't know. These vatos might have had hands. I'm about to find out, right? Simon, that's how the story goes. Now, Trip, they're posted up there looking at me. I'm looking at them. My primo starts to get brave, so I have to check him. You know, such is life, homes. When you got a young familia member that's getting a little fucking too lippy or trying to prove himself or act bad in front of a hyena or a couple vatos that are acting like hyenas, then you got to check them. So I'm like, hey, bro, don't get crazy. So I was getting, at this point, I had already called my homeboys. I'm waiting on them to come swoop me up so I can go get a mamon by the baddest torta I ever seen. Yeah, I said torta. What? Simon, homes. Big girls need loving too. So I'm not really worried about what they have going on. But at the same exact time, I'm aware. I'm aware it could go down. And so my primo's like, well, what's up, fool? You don't want to slap box. You don't want to go take body shots. You know, I think he's trying to prove that he's bad. But I'm like, okay, Sasuke, I'm the big bad wolf today. I'm going to huff and puff and blow your fucking ribs down. Come on. Right? So we start to, you know, a few body shots. He's getting a little aggressive, getting a little brave. I'm throwing him around. You know what I mean? His other homeboys are like, get that vato ese, get that vato. I'm like, what you mean, get who? No, we're just saying, hey, you know what I mean? This is sold. All right, homes. All right, do your thing, homes. I ain't mad at you, vatos. You know what I mean? My homeboys are going to pull up right now with that little, allegedly. So anyways, they don't even know it yet. So anyways, we're fucking wrestling around, tumbling. And all of a sudden, my primo takes a swing at me. Yes, my little primo took a swing at me. Yeah, you hold, huh? It's getting better. It was at that exact moment I decided that for no other reason, homes, to hit his whole fucking chin bone off, right? Sauce, right? Why are you being so? I was playing, oh. Right? Fuck all that. I'm done playing, Holmes. Plus, you're messing my hair up, but you ain't even got hair. You know what I mean, Holmes, right? So anyways, his other homeboys are like, fuck that. You ain't going to just beat up our homeboy. I said, come on, bro. It's my primo. I've been beating him up since the day he was born. I'm going to continue to beat him up to the day he dies. In fact, if you're watching this, Crucito, the next time I see you, I'm slapping the shit out of you just because I want to, right? So this is just how it was. You know, he's probably sitting there right now like, no, you're not. Yes, I am. Be afraid. Be very afraid. You already know what time it is. He's sitting there like, damn, that's it. Fuck that, right? Said it. Now, anyway, so his homeboys are like, nah, bro, you're tripping. And I tell one of them, hey, bro, ever since I came out the house, Holmes, you're acting like you want to do something. Now, look, I'm going to be totally honest with you. This Vato ain't no punk. Wasn't no punk. Didn't look like a punk. This is the reason why I approached him with the question. You're acting like you want to do something. He says, I do want to do something. I said, this is Sureños, Holmes. I said, well, this is Norteños, homie. Right? Yes, I know I'm not supposed to be applying the pressure when I say north and south and all that shit, but I'm just telling old stories. It's facts. This is what happened, right? I'm all about the unity now, but at this point, I was about the division, right? Multiplicate that. Now, trip out. The Vato fucking comes at me. He's like, what's up, Dennis? You know what I mean? He's doing one of these. What's up, Dennis? Right? The turbo. You know what I mean? I'm doing one of these. Well, all right, Dennis. What's happening? Right? There's a whole lot of S's been thrown around, right? So anyways, the Vato comes at me. Whoo, I move. The Vato took a big old fucking Tyson uppercut. Whoo, Tiger. Ooh, and I could just imagine slow motion. And I could see his other homeboy reaching for something. I says, so gave him one right, got him involved. He wasn't even involved. He was like, oh no, I wasn't playing, right? The other one's on me. Boom, 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 boom. Next thing you know, I'm getting blackouted in front of my own grandmother's fucking front yard. Get over here, no, fuck you, right? They're fucking getting their issue on. I'm getting stomped out. This ain't no motherfucking Michael Jackson song. This, I don't get down like the devil to touch his boys, right? Anyways, I'm getting beat up from the feet up. That's facts. They're jumping on me. Of course, I'm like, get the gun, primo. My other primo, Ricky, he doesn't know if he's north or south. At this point, what do? Get the strap, Abuelita. Help, right? So he runs up in the house to go get a little something, allegedly. Okay, and he ran in, and he comes out. Hey. They're like, hey, I thought we were cool. He was like, that's my primo. They take off running. Okay, they take off running. Now, at the end of this melee, that's what it was. It wasn't even a melee. It was me getting meleeed, right? So after me getting meleeed, what happened? My other cousin Cruz asked Spencer, cousin, hey, forgive me, man, but don't forget, right? Nah, fuck that, eh? I'm gonna beat your ass when I heal up, right? My arm is chueco. My arm is hanging that way, okay? It's, what do you call it? They knocked it up out of socket. They ripped my whole shit up out of the socket. My other primo, Ruben, comes running out of the house. Now, he's a knockout. For those of you that don't know what a knack is, he's not a claimer, Holmes. He's just someone that sits there all day. Everyone got that one fat primo that stays in the house, you know what I mean? All in his room with hella cucarachas. He thinks they're our primos. Hella cucarachas, Jack-in-the-Box bags everywhere, and just sits in there with the ice-cold fucking AC blowing on him, playing Nintendo. That's him. He's that one, right? You know, tape, mugre. That's him. He comes running out. He thinks he's a doctor and shit just because he's seen Doogie Howser, MD. Hey! What happened? Oh, what happened? It sounds like it sounded like lightning out here. No, it wasn't lightning. It was me getting thundered against the fucking porch. Help me, primo, right? He says, what's wrong with your arm? It's not supposed to look like that. I said, I can't call it like an alcohol. That motherfucker grabbed my arm and yanked it. He got nervous. He was trying to put it back in socket. I guess he thought he was a sports trainer or something. I can't call it, bro. But all I know is my fucking arm went. He heard it worse, right? No, my shit was back to echo like this. I was walking around looking like Cuaro from fucking Running Man. Or what was that? Total Recall. He fucked me up, right? He goes running in the house. My abuelita's coming out with a knife. What's up? I said, Sureños tripping, mijo. I said, no, right? Fuck this. The whole family's in disarray right now. We don't know what we are. We just know we're brown, right? And broke with roaches. Them Sureños took off running. My homeboys come pulling up. Hey, what's up, homeboy? I said, I got beat up, babe. They're like, fuck, hey, we don't want no pleito. Are the fools still tripping? I said, they went that way. They're like, run them. So they go chasing it, and when I see them bust a left, the Vatos went right, they went left. I know exactly what they did. They busted a left, went back down Santa Fe, back to Merced. The homie's on his own. Spencer, he shouldn't be starting troubles, right? Anyways, I'm out of breath. It's because I'm reliving the whole shit. That shit hurts too. My ribs, it's in my back, just like that. They fucked me up. My tia comes rolling up. This is my tia, rest in peace, that just passed away, my tia Lupe, right? She comes rolling up. Mijo, what's up? She jumps out the car like a gangster with the lokes. This was the type of woman the lokes never came off. They buried her with the lokes. Real talk, right? I never seen her without the lokes, to be honest with you. But anyways, she fucking comes out with the lokes on. What's up, mijo? What's up? I said, Tia, I need help. There's two hyenas next door, right? Badass bitches. So I'm like, I'm trying to hold my arms straight, you know, because I'm still trying to mac, but at the same time, I almost got macked on. I'm like, hey, what's up? Right? They're like, hey, what happened to you? Oh shit, I'm gonna play the victim role right now. That shit works, right? My arm, man, my fucking arm hurts, my ribs, right? Orale, spider, my ribs. The dog was belly up. I was done. Okay, these fucking little youngsters put the beaters on me. They put the beaters and the milk beaters on me. So anyways, my tia's like, jump in the ride. We got to take you to the hospital. I'm like, don't go to Merced. I don't want anyone to notice me. Because I already know people are going to clown. Like, damn, fool, you got beat up again, right? Nah, fuck that. I got prior. It's because I got a big mouth. So anyways, they take me to Turlock. And the whole way up there, my arm, every bump, boom. Why you treat me? I don't know why, baby. Why you treat me so? The way you do the things you do, right? All I could think of is, fuck, this is why I don't like food. I know this shit. The doctors always win, right? I'm mad, right? Anyways, they get me to the hospital. My tia's yelling at the doctor. The doctor gets me in there. He fucking fixes my arm. He gives me a sedative of I don't know what, some of that good shit. I'm like, this is what it feels like to be on the black. Right? I'm just all fucked up. Anyways, they fixed my arm. It's black and blue from here to the fingertips. I go back to my grandmother's house. I could only use one arm. They got me in a cast. These fuckers dislocated and shattered my elbow. They fucked me up. Hey, good luck. Right? So I call my real righteous homeboys. Not the ones that were coming to pick me up. They're not stop stupid, right? I call the real ones. They trip out, homes. Right? Gave them the little... Homeboys pulled up. I'm like, we got to go searching like fucking Cheech and Chong, homes. So we were searching that whole night, right? We're searching. Oh, we're searching every week. Yeah, we were searching, homeboy. And I see one of those dudes. The original one, the down one, right? Have you ever seen that movie Baby Boy when he did with this? The one-hitter quitter? I jumped off the whip. I was only with the cast and looking ugly. What's up? He's like, what's up, puto? Hey, I'll never forget it. The vato was down. You know what I mean? That's why I gave him the pass. I said, what's up with your homeboys that jumped in, eh? You know what I mean? Fuck the fact that we were going to fight. I respect that. He was gangster. Where's your homeboys that tried to jump in? He goes, which one? The one that fucking kicked your arm off out of socket? I said, yeah, that one. And my homeboys are looking at me like, just shoot this fool. I'm like, allegedly? Right? He's like, I don't know, bro. They're wherever, right? So I said, look, you're going to fucking go with this and go find these motherfuckers, homeboy. If not, you already know what time it is. He's like, fuck it, I'll go. Shit, I ain't loyal to them vatos. I'm from Los anyways. Fuck it, jump in. We're searching all over town. We run into these two motherfuckers. And that's where the story ends on that one. Okay, I can't do too much. I can't say too much. But I will say this. It was a long time ago. Okay, they're still alive, feds that are watching. No, nothing like that happened. They just got their fucking asses kicked all the way from Jack in the Box to Burger King. That's it. I had it my way like the Burglar King. That's it, homeboy. I was like the hamburger, man. I was like, Wimpy, give me 2 today for 1 tomorrow. Bang, bang, or 1 tomorrow today for 2 tomorrow. Either way, homes, go! I kicked the motherfucker's earlobe off. Now, that's just the way it goes in the hood. That's the way it goes in the vaudeville. Anyone that's ever been through those type of situations, it happens. It happened to me, but I will not lie and sit here and act like I took the dub that day. That day I did. The day before, I took 2 L's. You know what I mean? Fuck, comes they left me fucking. I was like, no. Hey, I got a mina mamon that night though. Palabra. I did because that hyena was like, if you need, you can stay on my pad and I'll help your arm. I'll massage your arm. Is that right? Is that right? Later on, she's giving me the double gripper, right? And she was like, does it feel good? I was like, yeah, keep massaging that arm, baby. Keep massaging that arm. With the fucking cast like they watch out. Anyways, with that being said, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. I hope you enjoyed this story because it's an actual, factual, real story. It's something that happened in my life. They got me, but they didn't get me, if you understand my meaning, man. Go out there and hustle for your familia, man. Do what you does, because only you can do it. If you like these, man, hit that like and subscribe one time for your mind. I'm going to keep dropping Bangladeshis. That's what I do. I do what I does because I'm the gun. Bang, bang. It's not all about gang banging. It's not all about fighting. It's all about getting that bag and supporting your peoples. Brown pride, man. Division happened. Let's make unity happen more. You already know what it is. If you don't like me, you can hit that thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears guns crown. I'm going to continue to strive and struggle for what I truly believe in, and that's the unity of all people coming together so that way we can reminisce and tell our stories, man. That motherfuckers ripped my whole shit out of socket. I was walking around like that. The gun. Bang, bang.